Alright, welcome everyone to tonight's games of the AlienTech CSGO League. It's going to be EU4IA versus gBots. EU4IA, the former Epsilon lineup, and apparently, as all the Spanish viewers on the stream can testify, this should be the El Clasico. Apparently, the odds are much more even than the Cybet odds would make you believe. Of course, as you can see, 353 for EU4IA and gBots with 273 on their side. So they are the slight favorites, and they might actually be taking this one, as we've seen them with a very commanding performance yesterday versus Nudrage, winning 16-0 and 16-6 on their two maps that we've seen yesterday. Those were Cobblestone and Train, and today we're going to be seeing Inferno first, and then Train again. So it should be pretty interesting altogether. We'll see if gBots will be as dominating versus EU4IA as they have been versus Nudrage. Either way, my name is Fatlet Frog, and I'm going to be the caster for this evening. The game is about to go live. The piss around's going to start, and we should be probably switching to the game. So, as mentioned, it's going to be EU4IA versus gBots. EU4IA starting on the CT side, gBots on the terrorist side, and well, they are the favorites, so they should be picking up a few rounds in addition to the to the 6 and 7 which you might expect here. Although this being very CT-sided, we'll see how EU4IA actually play it. Pretty non-standard, stacking 4 CTs on the A-bomb side straight away at the start of the game. Let's quickly check what's happening here. Only Arky holding that angle towards the B-bomb side. In the meantime, everything else is going in favor of the CTs, as they already do some damage out to Torp. Mixwell getting tagged down to 88 himself, and it looks like the terrorists are getting wise to what's happening. The CTs might not get as many easy frags, but Musamba with a perfect one-tap onto Lowell. He's going to get the first frag. Mixwell needs to be careful. I think he just might have heard Musamba. Comes from the side, and the Glock is not working out for him. Finally lands the headshot. Makes it a 1-for-1 trade, but he's been tagged down slightly, and Arky has the angle, will get the perfect one tap again. Mixwell goes down, and it looks like it just keeps going back and forth as Alex drops the Canarito, makes it a 2v4, and right now the terrorists are not looking likely to take this one, as Donkey just finishes off Torp. Let's switch over to Kerry. He's been insanely good yesterday with the AWP, but apparently today, well, with the pistols, he's not going to be able to pick up anything, and Alex to finish things off. So EU4IA picking out the pistol round, and getting the good start on the CT side here. Of course, having that B-bomb site choke points, they're going to be able to. They're going to be able to do some more damage to the terrorists, as they're going to be picking up 2 M4s, 2 MP7s, and an MP9 even. So we'll see how that goes on. The terrorists, in the meantime, going for the force by the armor with helmets and everything, and Tech 9s, of course. You can't get any proper round on the terrorist side if you don't have the Tech 9s. Kerry doing a nice bit of damage there onto Soaker, but no frags going in favor of gBot just yet. They are looking to get the bomb planted on one of these sides, and maybe, just maybe, get a few frags in the process, but Arky's gonna be there to prevent that from happening. Kerry goes down, and Musamba picks up Mixwell on the other side of the map as well. Musamba with the double, Musamba with a triple with the USPS, just getting the taps in the faces of the terrorists, and right now Canarito is the last man standing. He's probably not long for this world, as he's just trying to duck and dodge behind that card area. Oh! I almost thought he might have had it onto Soaker, but Soaker just quickly jumps on the card and takes his head clean off. So 2-0 in favor of EU4IA here. gBots not having the start that they wanted, or the one that the odds might have predicted. Either way, they're going to be having to go on a full eco here. Only Glocks in their hands, no utility whatsoever, as well as no upgraded pistols. So the CTs are probably just going to pick up this one without too many issues. Musambani, right? Fair enough. I'm gonna try to pronounce it. Musambani. Is that correct? I have no idea. But you know, if you have your name as Musamba, which is an African name, so to speak, Stoker with the Frank there. Dorp goes down. Kerry manages to reply, but that's gonna be all there is. Arky with the double kill. He's getting chased down with the Glock, and Mixwell's gonna pick up the Frank. Has the MP9 as well, so he might be able to do some more damage here in Ruins as he's waiting for the CTs to rotate from CT spawn. Musambani waiting on the other side. There we go with a double, and gets the defuse going through as well. So Musambani, I have no idea what kind of nicknames you guys have, but there you go. I'm going to try to pronounce them as well as I can. Having so many different languages and the subsequent nicknames coming out from them it's always an experience casting different tournaments with different nationalities of players, because they tend to, you know, put some stuff in there that you might not expect. For example, Senya is CEH9, I think. Yeah. So that's not how you pronounce Senya or write it, to be honest. Either way, Euphoria 3-0 here on the CT side. Quick and easy in their favor, but right now they're going to have to deal with the terrorists on a full buy, as we expect them to be, with the AKs. No all picked up just yet, but everyone having those incendiaries, so they're going to be able to flush out the CTs wherever they may be. Musa and done. Yeah, fair enough. Might actually try that, but Lowell with the frag onto Alex. Good entry onto short, but they're going to back off straight away, expecting a push to come from Archway. That's not going to be happening, however, as the CTs are just going to be incendiaring off that particular area, as Mixwell's going to be waiting on the angle, not going to get the better of Musambani. As Mixwell is going to go down, and it's a 1-for-1 trade so far. Yeah. See, Musambani is going to go down to Torpe, and that's going to mean, well, the auto director apparently just lagging out on us. Arky and Soker still remain, and probably they're going to try to go for some exit kills. Maybe if Arky picks up a quick Frank, they might actually have time, or, you know, the inclination to actually go for the defuse, but apparently that's not going to be happening, as they're just watching the angles, trying to go for some sneaky, maybe active Franks here. Soker's going to be the point man here, gonna come head-to-head with Torp, and Torp actually just goes for the spray at, well, just the wrong second. So the CTs know pretty well where the terrorists are actually positioned. Arky getting tagged down to 4 HP, and, well, he's gonna get the hell out of there if he wants to keep the weapon. Survives with the M4 in hand. The op on the Soker as well. So that's a good save for Euphoria right now, but gBots managed to get the first round on the board, so apparently this is going to be as close as you guys have predicted. Pretty much 50-50. We'll see if that's going to continue into the second map as well. Of course, Inferno being picked by gBots and Train being picked by Euphoria, so you never know. If gBots don't win this one, we might be seeing a 2-0 in favor of Euphoria here. As it stands, the terrorists are again trying to find an opening here on the map, trying to go for some picks, and apparently that's not going to be happening just yet, as Musambani just backs off at the right second before he gets peeked, but he got tagged down to 15 HP, so he's going to be in a bit of trouble. Of course, having the op is going to allow him to still do quite a lot of damage from a safe distance and from cover, but he's gonna have to be very careful about the grenades that might be raining in here. Arky already getting ready with the incendiary. That's gonna be doing some damage, but he's gonna get taken out by Mixwell straight away. Good push by Canarito as well. Gets the Frank onto the A-bomb side, but Alex is there, and Musambani on the B-bomb side as well. So it looks like the push is gonna be coming towards the A-bomb side. Bomb's gonna get almost planted, but Musambani is still there doing damage with the AWP. Needs to be careful. 15 HP remaining on him. Lowell and Carey still remain. Lowell's gonna find the frag onto Soaker, but the bomb is nowhere near. He needs to send it over, and Carey is finally gonna get the plant. Almost somebody is trying to make something happen here with the AWP from the back of the site. And apparently nobody's actually peeking, so that's some smart play coming out. He decides that it might be actually better to just run away, save the AWP again. And that's going to mean a 3-2 scoreline in favor of EU4IA still, but gBots managing to get 2 rounds on the board in the same, well, in a row, and that's going to mean that, let's quickly check the scoreboard. The CTs are probably going to have to go on an eco, unless, well, we'll see. Either way, that's going to be 3-2, as predicted. The bomb's going to go off, and, well, this is as El Clasico, as the guys in chat are saying. These two teams have met each other just a few weeks, I think, previously, and apparently they ended up having a 1-1 scoreline. So even Steven right now. We'll see if that's gonna repeat itself today, as somebody's trying to find the peak there into Vietnam, doesn't find the frag, and just gets tagged down to 68 HP by that fire in return. Oh, that's gonna be a nice bit of damage. The frag grenade should do a nice bit of it as well, but Soaker's gonna get taken out. Arky still alive though, has the deagle in hand, playing from back to the side, gets a second kill straight away, finally gets refranked by Torpe. But it's a 3v3. The terrorists have made their entry. The bomb has been planted. And it looks like, well, the CTs are going to be trying to go for the retake. Let's see if Musambani manages to find some franks through the smoke. Going for the spray on the U-box, not going to happen. As Alex and Donkey are thinking of going through ruins, but the incendiaries just keep raining in, and that's going to buy the terrorists some time to get this bomb a bit closer to the detonation. Alex is still going for it. They're just waiting for the exit frags at this point. Donkey is just waiting for it. That's going to be Musambani with the frag onto Canarito. The push comes through. Donkey not going to find the frag. Storb frags him in return. And, well, only Musambani is going to survive. Save the AWP again. And that's going to be the AWP saved 3 times so far for EU4IA. And without too much impact, honestly. Getting a couple of frags in the past few rounds, but not much else for EU4IA at this point, as gBots equalize the scoreline. This time not going for an AWP as well, just keeping with the AKs. Very slow round from the ones that we are used to with the gBots at this point. Going towards the A-bomb side again, trying to read where the weapons are positioned and how to actually play it. Mixwell's going to be waiting for a smoke here, apparently. Not really sure what that was about. There we go. That's more like it. The flash is probably a better idea. Terrorists have made their entry into the A apartments and trying to find some picks, but the CTs are playing quite defensively here on the sides, not pushing out, not trying to get too much information. Mixwell's going to be peeking out on short, not finding anyone. Musambani is trying to back off onto Arch, and he's going to be successful in that as he keeps waiting for the tangle. Not finding the frag, and finally he connects onto Canarito, opens up the round, tries to go for a second one, but Torpe gets the better of him. Just through the wall there, equalizing the team numbers again, making it a 4v4. Let's see, the push is going to be coming towards the A-bomb side, almost certainly. Alex is going to be on point. He's going to have to hold the terrorists down. Doesn't manage to connect the spray. Torpe with the first frag on the Donkey. Soaker replies. Lowell is there to clear out Alex. And we have a 3v2, and we have a 3v1 right now, as Arky is the last man standing. probably not going to be able to go for a retake here, as the terrorists are just going to, you know, set up the crossfires, and well, he has absolutely no utility left. Gonna pick up the fuse kit, but and the op, of course, and just run the hell away again. This is the same op that has been saved 4 times so far by EU4IA, and it just keeps surviving every single round, it feels like. Oh, there you go. Arky with the frag. Maxwell goes down, but that's gonna be all there is to it. Maybe picks up another frag here, but the bomb's gonna go off any second now, so he has to get a move on. Lands it onto Carry here. In the end, gBots still win the round, but at what cost? 4 terrorists dead, and the end of that one. So gBots in the lead, but still not healthy in terms of money. Only about 5k on Lowell and Torp. In the meantime, well, the CTs are going to have to eco up again. The op is going to come into play probably again, as well, that's how you usually try to provide some weapons for your teammates. But right now, let's quickly check what the scoreline is in terms of frags, in terms of personal achievement, as Mixel has already made his way into the A apartments. There we go, somebody with a perfect headshot onto Carry. That's gonna slow down the terrorists. The smoke's gonna help that as well, obviously. And the CTs are still holding strong. They're just going to be waiting for this push. The terrorists are not going to be going for anything creative. Just pushing into the A-bomb site. Try as they can. No lube required. We'll see if that's going to work out for them. Obviously, not using splashes is not going to be too good, but Lowell gets the frag onto Alex. Mixwell helps out with the down cube. Canarito finds one. Somebody still doing damage, though. Just being quite amazing with the op so far. 3v2 situation, and it feels like there's not going to be a whole lot that the CTs can find here, as the terrorists are just trying to hold their own. Arky with the Deagle might actually get the better of Torp, but the flick doesn't connect, and with somebody has to play by himself. Finally finds Canarito again, and it feels like it might end up again in a 1v1 in the end if Torp pushes him. Well, that's actually Mixwell. He's going to get taken out as well. Torp is going to go out. Well, that was interesting. Again, a repeat from the previous round. Let's see. Oh my god. Mixwell manages to run all the way around, through middle, up banana, into CT spawn, and get the last frag right about here. So that was pretty impressive. I don't think anyone expected it, but at least the op has been taken out from EU4IA, and they're going to have to reinvest into it. So there's going to be somebody again with the op, everyone else on M4. So that's going to be looking good for the CTs, but they really need to start picking up a few rounds here, as they are on the easier side. Of course, this not being their map is. It is what it is. Somebody with a nice shot onto Mixwell. He's been carrying his team pretty much by himself at this point, in terms of frags at least. Managing to get that first frag of every single round so far, it feels like. There's going to be a good smoke. Oh, that was an unfortunate headshot through the smoke onto Lowell. He was trying to move closer to the side through the smoke, and that's going to be Arky pushing through, finds 2 quick headshots, and the terrorists are completely dismantled and stuck on this B-bomb site, well, towards Banana. With the rest of the CT still not deciding to push out. They're not playing aggressive at all, just holding their sides. They know that they have the numbers advantage, and they don't want to give it away. Well, Pop Flash is coming across. Arky and Soaker both falling back onto the B-bomb side, waiting for the eventual push, but the push is not going to be forthcoming just yet. Carry manages to drop somebody on the rotate, making it a 2v3 right now, as Canarito drops Soaker. Only Arky remains, but he gets a brilliant headshot onto Canarito, tries to go for the second one, and he probably will be successful, as the teammate Pop Flash comes across, and Arky in the end with the quad kill on the B-bomb side. Very nicely held. And we have a 4v5 scoreline, still in favor of gBots, but, you know, Euphoria still showing that they can do some damage here. All picked up again, well, or saved from the previous round. Somebody is going to be the man on point, getting trying to peek down middle. That's not going to be happening. There's going to be a push up banana, and that's going to be a quick 1-for-1 trade. Carry going down, but Mixwell's there for the refrag. And, well, that just serves the CTs just fine. They're just going to be waiting on the sides again. Not really giving anything away. Oh, that was a nice bit of a tap through the smoke there. But no frag coming out of it. Alex must be lucky that he didn't get shot in the face. Very slow round afterwards. Maxwell waiting for the rotation. Looks like the push is going to be coming towards the A bomb site. Well, Maxwell is just waiting patiently. Might actually find a frag here on Musamani. I think he just got spotted. He made noise and he's going to get taken out straight away. That was a bit premature. could have stand to wait a few seconds more. If he were a bit more patient, he might have gotten 2 frags, at least 1 definitely. As it stands, the CTs are still holding the sides, still holding the angles, still waiting for the terrorists to push in here, and it looks like they're going to be successful. Canarito manages to drop Donkey, but Alex is there for the refrag. 3v2 situation right now with the terrorists actually getting onto the A bomb site, but they need to get the bomb planted. They are going to be going for the default safe plant behind the box, so the bomb's going to get planted. Now, the issue is, how are they going to defend this one? Well, just like that, Lowell drops Alex with the headshot. Makes it 2v2, and that's going to be a 2v1 and a 1v1, and Musamani wins the trade. Tries to go for to look for the bomb. Doesn't even have the defuse kit, but still there's plenty of time, and that's going to mean a 5-5 scoreline. Well, this is definitely closer than the match that we've been seeing yesterday between gBots and Nerd Rage. I don't know if you watched that one, but it was pretty painful. Even for us just watching. 16-0 and 16-6 in favor of gBots in the end. Alright, so Musamani is going to be pushing through the smoke. Oh, almost finds the frag there. And spots the terrorist. Nothing else coming out from that, but the terrorists are on an eco, so, well, upgraded pistol, force buy, whatever you want to call it. They're just going to be pushing down. Somebody manages to find 1 frag, bunny hops away as quick as he can, tries to go for a 2nd frag, switches over to the 5-7. Donkey and Alex helping out already, but, well, in the end, Musamani is going to go down low with the frag, and that's going to be all there is to it for gBots. Not finding anything else in that round. 6-5. Euphoria managing to get a couple of rounds on the board here, starving the terrorists of money and, well, forcing them on an eco. Right now they're gonna have enough for a full buy again, but if they lose this one, they're gonna be in a world of trouble. Nice bit of damage being done already onto Soker, and he's gonna go down quick as he can. First 15 seconds haven't even passed, and he's gonna get taken out. A bit too aggressive there in apartments, as the terrorists were ready for the eventual push, making it a 5v4. Alex and Donkey already relatively low in terms of HP, and looks like we're going to be seeing another standard push from gBots onto the A bomb site. Just having 1 guy towards the banana, and everyone else going towards the A bomb site. But so far, Euphoria have been stacking that A bomb site quite heavily, as we can see, only leaving 1 guy on towards the B bomb site, having 3 to 4 members on the A bomb site every single time, and rotating very quickly to help out their teammates. So I would assume that gBots would start to realize this. Realize that they're going up against a stronger enemy every single time that they try to hit the A-bomb site. Mixwell's going to be pushing through, finds a quick frag onto Alex. Makes it a 5v3 right now, and this was pretty painless, but Lowell's going to go down. Mixwell as well, 3v2, as Kerry finds the revenge frag. Makes it a 3v2 right now. Feels like this should be another round for gBots, at this point, but the CTs were quick on the rotation. Somebody's already daring. He's gonna find the frag on to carry. Oh my god, this guy has been on freaking point with the op. Every single time Arky spots one in pit. He might have spotted Torpe on the other side as well, and I think he just did. Now he's realizing that he's being shot from two different sides. Arky's gonna find Canarito, and Arky with a double gets the defuse as well. Deserved, or actually he's gonna leave it to somebody, but that was an amazing retake. Very nice shooting there by Arky, having no utility to speak of to go for that retake, and still managing to win over gBots, being entrenched into pit. That was pretty amazing. Either way, EU4IA 7-5 right now, and we have a pause. Let's quickly check what the pause was. Okay, from gBots, I'm guessing it might be a tactical pause, and on the other side, I don't understand Spanish, but might be something to do with one member of EU4IA just taking advantage of the gBots tactical pause and going to a toilet. Either way, guys, I hope you've been enjoying the cast so far. The game is definitely promising much more than I would have expected. Of course, if you've enjoyed the cast, you can follow me on Twitter. It's being linked every so often in the chat. You can type !caster in, and it's going to get linked to you. And of course, we shouldn't forget the sponsors: CS:GO Lounge, Skins Vault, Easy Anti-Cheat, Hitbox. We have Cybet, of course, and well, last but not least, AlienTech, the main sponsor, the main organizer, and the owners of the team as well, the AlienTech team. So let's quickly check if we have some stats for you guys. Although I don't know if those are ready just yet. So let's see if this might be working already. The AlienTech team have put together a pretty amazing program for OBS and, well, for streams altogether. And, well, let's see. Oh, there we go. It actually works. It's going to have partial stats, so technically it might not be accurate, but I'm gonna take a chance on it since we still have the match paused, and we can check who the MVP is of this first map. So let's switch it over here, as we see Musambani with 21 frags so far, 6 deaths, and, well, 5 entries altogether. And of course, most deadliest weapon was the AWP. The KD ratio of 3.5. No assists, of course. If you frag someone with the AWP, you're gonna kill him 99% of the time. 7 headshots as well with the AWP. Not something that you see all that often. Either way, we still have the pause going on, but gBots have already requested the unpause, and we're just waiting for the guys of EU4IA to come back. So let's switch over to game again, just quickly. Alright, so some people have predicted a 1-1 scoreline between these two teams, and apparently that might actually be happening. Once gBots start on the CT side at the second half, I'm guessing it might be slightly different, slightly more gBot-sided. But I wonder if that's going to be the case on Train as well, since that was EU4IA's pick. Guys, let me know in chat, how much did you bet on each of these teams, and how much do you stand to win if your team wins, of course. I wonder, I never bet on my own games, or actually on the games that I cast, but I'm always interested to see how much money people actually have and how much money they invest into betting. That's usually always fun to see or hear. Either way, the round is again underway. The gBots are going to be forced buying here with smoke, flashes, and, well, loads of armor. Let's see, getting ready. That's pretty much how you see Special Forces getting ready to enter a room, and that's not going to be happening right now. Mixwolf lands a nice handshot onto Donkey, but Alex is there, gets Torpe down on towards Archway. Makes it a 4v4. The bomb's gonna get planted any second now. Alex with a perfect handshot again onto low. The Incendiary is gonna flush out a few of the terrorists, or at least do some damage onto Mixwell. Mixwell down to 33 HP. And right now, the CTs are just brute forcing their way through the smoke here. Apparently, Alex watching the angles, expecting the terrorists to maybe go in the other direction, as they are getting pushed out of the side slowly but surely by the CTs. Carry now with the M4 is going to do a nice bit of damage onto Musambani, but in the end, well, that's going to be all there is to it. They did get the bomb plant, they did get 3 frags, so that was a very successful eco round in the end for gBots, but it doesn't change the fact that EU4IA got another round on the board. It's 8-5. We have 2 more rounds to go in this first half, and gBots really would like to pick up the last 2-1, as otherwise they are going to have a long way ahead of them in the second half, trying to go for the comeback, let's call it. As it stands, they're going to be able to afford 4 AKs and an AWP again, full utility and armor, of course, on all of them. So they should be in a good position to make something happen, and it's the same split yet again. 4 towards the A-bomb side, bombs leaning towards the A-bomb side again, and having Lowell actually carry on towards Banana, trying to find some picks if the CTs might get too aggressive, and that might be his wish coming true. Gets the first frag onto Arky, goes for the re-peek, and that's gonna be his death. Soaker gets the revenge frag, makes it a 4v4, couple of kills being exchanged as well on short, and that's gonna be Alex making the CTs come up ahead again. 3v2. As the terrorists are frantically trying to get the pincer onto the pit area, trying to get Alex out of there. The flash is coming across. That's going to be a quick headshot onto him with the smokes, and Incendiary is going towards Archway. In the 2v2 situation, the CT should have the upper hand, as the terrorists don't exactly know where they might be coming from, but Canarita is going to drop Donkey straight away. Only Soccer remains, and, well, he's going to be in a pincer. He's going to get pincered out. Canarita with a second frank as well. Finishing off the round in favor of gBots, making it 8-6, with the CTs now on a, well, complete eco. They're going to go for a slightly forced by kind of thing. Of course, Soaker had about 6k money available to him. Everyone else was on about 2k, so they had to make do with whatever they can for this last round of the first half. And, well, that's going to be a Deagle, FAMAS, a Nova. I wonder if that's going to be if that's going to be of any use to the CTs. And, well, 2 M4s. So the 2 M4s are the only proper weapons on the side of the CTs. They're going to have to make them work. Let's see if Arky manages to drop the Deagle again. He's been very good with it. Lands 2 shots onto Carey, but the armor is going to help him survive. And, well, that's a good start for the CTs. Actually doing a nice bit of damage onto the AWPer of gBots, but still they are playing with limited utility and weaponry. So we'll see how this goes. Well, the frag grenade's going to do a lot of damage onto Musambani as well. So the terrorists are in a good position here. Just having one guy rotating towards the A-bomb side. This time actually pushing towards the B-bomb side, which they haven't done a whole lot. Always going towards the A-bomb side when they had a full buy. And right now Soaker is going to find 2 quick franks, but finally gets re-franked by Canarito. Makes it a 3v3. Good spray from Torpid, doing a nice bit of damage, but so are the CTs trying to get back into the B-bomb side. The op shot from Carey, though, probably putting another nail in the coffin of EU4IA here, as they are looking at an 8-7 scoreline if they don't get this retake. It feels like that might not be happening. Carey missing that shot, but Torp is there, does a nice bit of damage to somebody, still doing loads of damage, but they align for Torpe. and that's going to mean an 8-7 scoreline at the end of that first half of the first map of today. Of course, we're going to be going into the second one as soon as this one is finished. It's a best of 2 series. Every single game is a best of 2 between teams. And, well, this is just the first match of tonight. We're going to be having Kick versus Public Clear coming up later at 10 p.m. CET. So that should be a pretty interesting matchup as well. But right now, let's return to this one, as it's going to be the second half of the first map. It's going to be EU4IA on the terrorist side, gBots on the CT side now, and, well, we'll see if EU4IA manage to close it out on the terrorist side. I'm not as confident, but we'll see how the pistol round goes, obviously, as we are going to be seeing Soker with the utility on himself. Fragment smoke and flash. Same for Musambani, so they have 2 guys going utility. On the other side, kind of the same setup, although low going for the defuse kit. Obviously, you want to have that utility on your side, on the CT side. You never, ever want to start a round without having at least one defuse kit on your team. Might mean the difference between winning or losing a round. And I know I'm saying something completely obvious to most people, but yeah, I still see it so many times. Both teams in tournaments and in matchmaking. Anyway, Donkey with a nice headshot there. Donkey with a second one, tries to go for a third. Lowell there only gets one as Soker drops him where he's standing. 4v2 situation right now as the auto director has decided to pull off a game show. 9 well, looks like this might be a 9-7 scoreline, as Canarito and Torpe are still trying to make their way into the A bomb site. Loads of flashes raining in. Torpe is going to be able to sneak his way past the terrorist looking there, but that's going to be Canarito going down, and well, now he's in a crossfire of bullets from Glocks, and he's going to get taken out. 9-7. As expected, after a very good start by Donkey there, picking up a double. And well, the terrorists are gonna be going for those SMGs this time, not going with proper weapons or proper AKs or Galils, at least opting rather to try and farm some money here on the CT's backs. See if Soker is gonna be successful with that one. Yeah, it's completely flashed out, while the rest of his team are just spreading out, trying to find some picks on the other side of the map, expecting an eventual push from the CTs, it looks like, but the CTs are just holding on the sides, not letting themselves be drawn out and into the open. We lost to Glocks! We lose to Glocks! I'm sorry, I just saw a guy quoting that in chat. Yeah. I wanted to do it while it was happening, but it just feels weird. Anyway, looks like the terrorists are going to be pushing towards the B bomb site. They need to be quick about this. Musambani getting tanked down to 14 HP, but the push is going to still go through. It feels like the bomb is still there. They're just waiting in front of the smoke, while Canarito is waiting on the other side. Patiently, he still has the smoke, so that's going to buy him some time, and that's going to funnel the terrorists on towards the A-bomb site, where 3 CTs are waiting for them with their pistols. Let's see if Kerry manages to find something, or someone else manages to find something, as Lowell's on the spot on short, doing a nice bit of damage, but Kerry's going to be the one to draw first blood by the CTs on the A-bomb side, getting completely obliterated right now, and only Canarito remains on the B-bomb side, with probably not much to do. He could try to get some exit flanks here towards middle if the terrorists are actually gonna go that way. Would definitely help him out if he managed to drop the Don Q or Musambani for that matter. Just getting those low players down and picking up their weapons. So EU4IA looking to take the second round here in the second half. going 10-7 as soon as the bomb will go off. And yeah, for everyone that's just joined us, EU4IA versus gBots. gBots picked Inferno, and EU4IA picked Train, which will be coming up after this one. But right now, EU4IA are looking pretty good in spite of the odds. As we said, Cybet odds gave a big edge. Actually, almost double the chances of gBots winning this one versus EU4IA. Let's see what's going to be happening. The terrorists opting to go for a force buy of swords, AKs, and the Nova picked up. I have no idea. Why would you ever pick a Nova when you have other better weapons available to you? Arky, what are you doing, Nate? Had plenty of money, but apparently they're just going to be trying to save them. Going with this, going with the Nova, going with the Tech 9, MP7, Mac 10, and one single AK. Alex going to find the first frag onto Canarito, as they are still trying to find something on towards the B-bomb side. The CT's just holding the sights, not pushing out, even though Alex was pretty low. And it looks like this is going to mean a reset by the terrorists moving towards the A-bomb side. Just playing it very safe. They don't want to give anything away. They realize that they are up against a complete eco probably, and Lowell is just going to try to, well, do his best with the USPS. Obviously not being able to do a whole lot of damage, but he's, as stated, he's doing his best. Arky down to 8 HP, still manages to pick up the frag with the Nova. Who would have thought? Going for the long-range shots as well, just complete disregard for safety, for his life. The USPS is actually doing a very good amount of damage on the terrorist, but right now nobody has died just yet. Alex is going to pick up Carey, and it feels like this is the name of the game. The terrorists are just going to survive on almost no HP. Torpe finally finds Soaker, but come on, land it on someone else. Nope, not gonna happen. He's gonna have to go for the reload, and it's 11-7 in favor of EU4IA. Now gBots are gonna be able to go for a full buy. We'll see what they actually pick up. FAMAS already bought by Canarito, Carey going with the M4, everyone else as well. The only difference being Lowell and Torp are gonna be, well, opting for that silenced M4. Slightly more accurate and slightly less spray. So let's see. The terror is just rushing it down towards middle. Mixwell getting tanked down to 46 HP, not doing a whole lot of damage onto Soaker. As well, it looks like the push is still on. It's going to be the A-bomb site eventually, and Arky just gets a free shot onto Carey into his back through the apartments. But Torp is there. Finds Alex before he manages to do any more damage over towards Archway. And right now the terrorists need to get a move on. They need to get onto the side. Soaker's going to find Mixwell. That's going to be Arky with another perfect shot onto Lowell. And, well, that's only Canarito and Torpe left. And they're going to opt to save, obviously. But that was just sloppy by the CTs, getting completely overwhelmed. I'm assuming not expecting such an aggressive push without too many smokes and flashes going down middle, and a quick control over middle being established by EU4IA. So this is going to be a 12-7 scoreline in favor of EU4IA here, forcing some of the gBots to maybe go for an eco. But it's more likely going to be a force buy off swords. Canarito and Torp can still drop to someone. They still have the weapons saved from the previous round. So let's see what they decide to do. Well, apparently that's not going to be happening. They're not going to be even going for a force buy. Just going for a complete eco. Aside from the guys that actually saved the previous round. Having the FAMASs and the M4s now picking up the flashes and the smoke, so they're just gonna try to make the best of it, but no defuse kits picked up on the side of gBots at this point. Let's see. CDs, same setup every single time. It feels like both teams have the pretty exact default setup on the CT and the terrorist side, trying to find something on towards Banana, seeing that nobody's pushing, and then going towards the A-bomb side. This time, Mixwell's going to be on the spot, P250 in hand, spots one, but gets gets aim punched straight away. Soaker's going to find that Frank onto Mixwell. Torp is there on the archway, drops the bomb as well, so that's a good pickup, but the bomb's going to get, you know, picked up again by the terrorists. So still kind of stuck on this middle area. Low is in a very good position. I don't think they're going to be expecting him there. Might get a free Frank with the pistol. Tries to go for the headshot. Doesn't connect the shot. Low is going to go down. Carry as well. The bomb's going to get planted, and it's a 4v2. Well, at least they saved the weapons again. So Canarita and Torp are going to keep the weapons. No utility, of course. They expanded it all, but that's just going to mean an M4 and FMAS saved. Almost no damage being done onto Euphoria, and they're going to be going on to 13-7 versus gBots here on gBots map pick. So, just watching at the stats in terms of let's say win and loss ratio, which is the most basic stat that you can check. gBots only played Inferno 5 times in the previous 3 months or ever, and they lost three times out of the 5 and won only 2. So the pick and ban phase would have been interesting to see live on stream. Obviously, I did actually see it. We have it on HLTV as well. But apparently, Euphoria just outbanned gBots on their maps, and well, gBots ended up having to play on a map that they might not be as familiar with as some of the other ones, such as, let's say, Cobblestone, and you know, Train is coming up, so they might be good on it. As it stands, we are seeing a pretty, well, relatively aggressive push coming out from gBots here on Banana, trying to establish some sort of control, going pretty aggressive, pushing down archers, and right now getting tagged in return. So looks like the terrorists are pretty wise to what is happening. It hasn't happened in any of the previous rounds that gBots have played on the CT side, so as soon as you see that smoke, you can kind of assume that something else is happening, and we might be seeing an aggressive push down Banana, and this is exactly what happened. Euphoria read it correctly and just left one single member behind there to avoid getting flanked by the CTs here. Well, looks like Ark is going to be the man on point, going towards archways. He gets splashed out and gets a perfect headshot onto Torp as he was trying to get back. Oh my god, turns around 180, gets a headshot onto Mixwell as well. Ark is just doing it all on his lonesome. He's just getting the single franks here, going into the site, but the actual push is going to be coming towards the B-bomb side, where Soaker finds Canarito and just makes it a 4v2 as Carey manages to drop Don Q, but this is still too little too late again, and Low and Carey are going to try to save the weapons again. It's going to be 14-7. At some point, you have to decide not to save weapons. I mean, it's going to be 6 rounds lost at this point for gBots, so they could be buying weapons every single round because of the loss bonus. And they are still just going for the save, not even trying to get those exit franks. Nothing much in terms of assertiveness, let's call it. Carlitos 98. I've been instructed to say Torpe, so Torpe, yesterday, and now you say it's Torpe. I have no idea who is correct now, so I'm just gonna stick with the one that I got corrected on the first time, and that should be it. Carey going down first, Mixwell getting picked up as well. Pretty aggressive push into long haul, but so far not paying off. Lowell with a nice double frank there onto Donkey and Alex, but the terrorists have already gotten on the side, gotten the bomb planted, and well, Canarita and Torpe again remaining This time, apparently, they don't want to go for the overtime. They are going to try to go for the retake. They are in a 3v2, so they are in a relatively good position. But they only have a smoke and a flash and a dream. And that dream is going to get crushed by Musambani with 2 quick frags of the AWP. Alright, so 15-7 right now. And what's... wow. I just noticed what you guys were talking about before. I'm going to talk with the admins, and we're going to try to fix this as soon as the map is over. But, well, 15-7 right now. As it looks like the CT still have enough money for a full buy. Of course, not going for the head armor, because you don't really need it versus the AKs. You're going to die anyway. Whether you get, whether you have head armor or not. Although, funny info, by the way. An M4, in reality, in real life, does more damage if it hits you in any part of the body. It does more damage than an AK. Getting shot by an AK is actually better than getting shot with a M4 round. Funny thing. Anyway, 15-7 the scoreline. The terrorists just feeling up the B bomb side, realizing nobody's there. We might be seeing a Frank going here in favor of Arky, as Canarita goes a bit too aggressive, doesn't check the core on this time, and gets Frank straight away. Arky just playing that entry fragger slash lurker role pretty nicely. Right now, well, Carrie's gonna find another frag onto the A-bomb side. Makes it a 4v4, but right now the push is going to be coming towards the B-bomb side. Torpe is going to be there on the side, trying to stop this onslaught from the terrorists. The smoke's coming across, the flashes as well. Needs to be careful. Goes into the smoke. Oh, gets spotted by Arky. I have no idea how exactly, but looks like the push has been successful. Mixwell's only going to find one. Lowell's going to try to make something happen, and he's going to get taken out, and it's 16-7. In the first map in favor of EU4IA. Very well done. And yeah, that basically concludes the first map of the best of 2. We're gonna be taking a quick break, and when we come back, it's going to be train for the second map. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be awesome.
myself away, away, away. I cause myself away, away. I cause myself
Hello and welcome back everyone to the second map between EU4IA and gBots in this AlienTech CSGO League. Second match. Alright, so the game is about to start any second now, so we should probably just be switching to it and turning up the volume. As stated, it's going to be the second map, it's going to be Train, it's going to be the map that EU4IA picked, and they have already been successful once. They won the previous one, they won versus gBots already with a 16-7 scoreline on Inferno, and right now looking to close this one out 2-0 in their favor. The whole series, of course. There's a couple of frag grenades already raining through, but not doing a whole lot of damage to the gBots team just yet. Looks like they're just going to be rushing straight into the B-bomb site. I need to move this one. Oh, I'm not going to be... Okay, there we go. Everything's fixed. My bad. Anyway, looks like they're just going to be rushing into the B-bomb site, trying to get the bomb planted as quick as possible. Soaker's going to try to mess that up with the first frag onto Mixwell, but Lowell is there for the refrag. Oh, Torb just rushing through like a tank, getting two quick frags before Alex finally shuts him down. Donkey, quick one tap onto Canarito as well, making it to 2v2, but the bomb is ticking away. The frag grenade's going to do a nice bit of damage, and Lowell's next to dead, as he's going to be finally completely dead with the help of Alex, of course. Now in a 2v1 with Carey trying to prevent the defuse from happening, but that's not going to happen as Donkey just dispatches him with a quick, swift bullet to the face. And we have a 1-0 in favor of EU4IA straight away on the easier side of Train, on their map, on everything that you could hope for. You get the pistol win, you get the first proper buy as well. We're going to be seeing 2 M4s, 1 MP7, P90 and a Scout on Musambani. He's been amazing with the Scout and well with the op, we should say, because let's face it, he's been able to afford it almost every single round in the previous map, and well, hopefully he's going to be as effective with the Scout as he was with the op. As it stands, he's going to be up against terrorists with no armor whatsoever, so the pickup of the Scout was probably well thought out, as he's going to be able to get those one frags either way. Even if he just body shots them, the frag grenade should do a lot of damage as well. Soka with the P90, Arki helping out, and Musambani with the double kill in the end. Scout and USPS coming to fruition. So 2-0 in favor of EU4IA straight away. And we are looking to a 3-0, but gBots managed to get the bomb planted in the first map, so they're going to be going for the full buy. They're going to have the armor, they're going to have the weapons, kind of limited on smokes and flashes, but, you know, if used correctly, they might be able to get those trades favorably. Right now, Kerry almost spotted one guy down below towards the B-bomb side. That was Soko with the P90, still playing close on the ramp. Mixwell already getting tanked down to 34 HP. Loads of spraying being done. Torpe almost getting spotted out. I think he made a noise and he might have gotten noticed there, but Carey with a nice shot onto Soko to open things up on the B-bomb side, and Lowell with the second one. The B-bomb side has been opened up, but, well, that leaves the terrorists on the A-bomb side in a very bad position, since they are on the site, in the open, getting picked off by the Scouts on EU4IA. And, well, they lost Mixwell. Lowell and Carey were pretty low, but they managed to survive. Canarito coming from behind will find Musambani, and right now the bomb's gonna get planted. Only Donkey remains, so In terms of coordination, the terrorists did go a bit too aggressive into the A-bomb side if they were just trying to fake it out, but I think not even them actually knew what they were doing. They just realized, alright, so we got 2 frags on the B-bomb side. We didn't think this would happen because the bomb was all the way towards A main. Let's pick up the bomb, let's run it all the way towards the B-bomb side and get it planted, and hope that we don't get killed in the meantime while we wait for the bomb. So there you go, 2-1. gBots managed to get the terrorists, well, the first full buy round, we should say, on the board in their favor, thus forcing the CTs on a eco. Musambani going with the scout since he had enough money, but everyone else just opting for pistols and no armor. Only Donkey actually having some armor. Either way, let's see what the auto director is going to be showing us. Mixwell with the double kill on the A bomb side, but Musambani is there with the scout. Will find the frag. Oh, just zooms out and the wrong second. Not gonna matter in the end as he's gonna land it onto Carey's face. Low replies, gets the frag onto Arky, makes it a 3v2, but this is already one too many. Frank, shouldn't be happening. The spray's not going to be good for Torp, and he finally decides to go for the one taps. Will connect onto the face of Soaker, make it a 2v2 on the scoreboard. So, the CTs having to force by this time. Just going for the pistols. And still Musambani with the scout. He's just going to keep with that. He's just gonna keep playing with the scout, this time not working out, as Mixwell had... If Musambani had a pistol, Mixwell just had a cannon on the other side of that scope, and that's gonna be the op taken, the scout taken care of, but Soaker's gonna pick it up, trying to find maybe some other frag with it. Very good pop flash coming out from the terrorist, and Torp is gonna get a quick frag onto Alex. So again on the position he started with, finding the first frag. That's not gonna be good for Carey as he gets picked up, but Lowell is there just on his heels, gets a revenge frag, makes it to the 4v2, and right now, well, the CTs are, they really can't expect much. They only have Arky with the Deagle. Although we've seen him with the Deagle, he can get stuff done with the Deagle. Not this time, however, as Canarito's just gonna sever his head off. And that leaves Soaker, who is trying to save the scout somewhere towards the back of the B-bomb site. Maybe getting a frag or two if he actually does it, but apparently he's going to be going a bit more aggressive. Spots one of the terrorists. There is too many targets for him to pick up, and well, that's going to cost him his life as Lowell just peeks at the wrong second. gBots will go up 3-2 here in the second map. I feel like gBots are much more at ease on train, and they ended up picking, let's call it, picking Inferno just because everything else got banned out. We've seen them yesterday. They were really good. They looked like they knew what they were doing on the terrorist side of train as well, which is not something that you usually see on trains. And, well, we'll see if they're going to be able to pull something off versus EU4IA, and maybe save your skins as well. Thank you, MLT. Nice to hear that you are getting off on my voice. Slow with the frag, and Arky's there for the refrag. Canarito there for the refrag again, and Arky goes down. Makes it a 3v4 with, well, that was a good incendiary, but didn't do a whole lot of damage. But somebody's going to be able to survive with the op somewhere in the back of the B-bomb site. The bomb's still not planted. 1 minute to go. Plenty of time for the terrorists to play around with the CT stuck in connector. That might be an easy frag for Mixwell, and exactly as we predicted, it was. So Donkey's gonna go down. Fat lad, same most popular word in Poland. I'm not gonna, because I think I know which one you think it is, and I'm not gonna say it on stream because we are professional and it's a family show. No, I did, you know, it does slip every once in a while when you cast that you know, you just want to say the F word or something like that. Somebody's gonna get picked off, obviously, but it does slip out every once in a while, and you just feel pretty bad at the end of it. So I'm not gonna be swearing on stream. And also, I should mention that I know enough enough Spanish and enough Portuguese that I'm not gonna be reading stuff that is swearing in other languages as well. Mixwell with a nice shot onto Arky just to start things off, but the CTs are on an eco, so this is probably just gonna be an easy pickup problem for gBots as they are just waltzing into the A-bomb side, or it appeared that they would be, but right now they did have second thoughts. There we go. Torpe with the frag onto somebody, and only Donkey and Soka remain. Well, scratch that. Nobody remains as they get quickly picked off by Carry and Mixwell to finish things off. So 5-2 is the scoreline in favor of gBots. Pretty impressive scoreline so far on the terrorist side, obviously, especially on the buy rounds. Let's see if they manage to pick up this one as well. We already have Mixwell in the usual position. This time not spotting anyone just yet, so Donkey is going to be able to sneak his way past him and behind that train. Well, Torp is going to have other ideas, however. Actually, kind of similar. Perfect headshot there by Canarito, dropping Arky where he stood. The auto sniper will do some damage, however, as Soker comes from behind. Mixwell's gonna drop Donkey on the A-bomb side, but that might not be enough. The auto sniper has been defused, however, and Torpe will drop Alex. So, in spite of the auto sniper and my excitement upon seeing it, the auto sniper wasn't really doing much. Oh, nice shot. Musambani knew exactly what was happening there. The pistol flying past. Was that giveaway that someone was actually there? I know. Amazing, right? Pistols don't fly, but Musambani with a perfect frag. Oh my god, he gets another one. He just needs to find Mixwell. The bomb, of course, is going to go off any second now, but that was some pretty amazing shooting there. As, well, looks like both operators are going to be able to save their ops, but that was very nicely done there. Musambani with 8-6 scoreline currently, just with the op. On the other side, we have the other opper, Mixwell this time, with 7-4. Not really sure why Carey's not opping. He's been amazing yesterday, but they might have different setups depending on which side they play, so I know that Carey was playing op on the CT side. Currently, Mixwell was trying to make something happen with the op again, but 3 times is not the charm if you always do the same thing all at the same time. Torpe and Lowell are going to find one Frank, and Donkey's going to reply with the Frank onto Canarito, making it 3v3. As stated, Mixwell has been doing the same exact strat, let's call it, the same exact position, the same exact timing for his op shots every single round for the past 3 ones. And, well, might be Torpe is going to have some better luck this time from A main. As it stands, looks like the terrorists are in a relatively good position, but 2 of their members are really low, and that's going to be Torpe going down. The Opera taking out the healthiest of the terrorist members, getting killed. Which means that right now the position has turned on its head, so to speak, in favor of EUFORIA. Is this going to be the 3rd round that they picked up? With somebody still trying to shoulder peek these corners, trying to spot any terrorists that might be sneaking into the side. And, well, looks like gBots are playing the slow and steady approach here, but they're going to get spotted by Arky. He's going to find the one Frank. Expect someone else to come from another direction and, well, spot Lowell. So Lowell now needs to get the frags. Not going to happen with somebody with a nicely placed crosshair waiting for the feet to appear on the screen, and Lowell's going to go down. 3rd round on the board for EUFORIA. Alright, let's check what's going to be happening here with the terrorists and the CTs. Again, nothing too surprising. Again, the same frag grenade every single time that Soker has been able to afford it. Goes for the frag grenade, but that frag grenade doesn't even do a whole lot unless the terrorists are just plain rushing into lower B. So that frag grenade is pretty much just throwing money away because it doesn't hit anyone at any point. I don't think I've seen anyone getting hit by it just yet. But who is getting hit is the guy on the other side of Musambani's rifle, as that's going to be low, getting taken out by the Opera. Carry gets the reply frag on the A-bomb side. The smoke has gone down on the connector, and they really need to make something happen here. Soaker's going to get caught on the rotation, and well, Maxwell's going to find Alex as well. So only Donkyu and Musambani remain. The smoke is going to clear from connector any second now, so Musambani is going to be able to make something happen. Both CTs trying to go into this side from two different sides, and they might just be able to succeed here. Well, the defuse is coming through. Looks like the terrorists are nowhere near to get the interrupt going. Canarito needs to be patient, and he actually was nicely done there. He's going to get picked off in the end, but Donkyu is going to go down to Mixwell as well. So that was a pretty messy after-plan situation for gBots in the end. They were in a very bad position to actually interrupt the defuse, and I think if Musambani had the defuse kit and just stuck it, he could have just gotten the defuse without too many issues there. As it stands, he wasn't really applying the rule of pros never fake, and they are going to be forced on an eco. 3v5. 2v5, and Alex and Soaker remain stuck somewhere. Oh, I think Soaker just heard the. I think Soaker just heard Mixwell, and he has a pretty good idea what's going to be happening to him any second now, and there's going to be Mixwell finding the frag. So 3-8 for gBots on the terrorist side. They are trying to save your skins, boys. They're trying to save them. 4 more rounds to go in this first half, and apparently the chatbot is on the fritz again. So we're gonna have to do this manually. We're gonna have to link this this thing manually, apparently. All right, so there we go. Thank you, AlienTech. The friendly admins are in the chat and helping you guys out as well. As it stands, we're going to be seeing another eco coming out from the guys on the CT side, and that's going to be Arki with the Deagle every single time. He's been really good on these eco rounds with the Deagle on Inferno already, although they didn't have a whole lot of eco rounds there, but they were really good. Well, looks like the AK is not going to work out if you don't have the armor to go with it, as he got completely punched out of the world. Carry with the frag onto Alex. Donkyu is gonna try to make something happen with the AK. He does connect, but Mixwell with 2 quick frags again makes it advantage terrorists. gBots completely destroying this on the terrorist side. Looks like this is their map, and Inferno was just an unfortunate circumstance of the ban phase going as it did. Let's switch over to Soaker. Let's see if he manages to drop a double kill here with the 5-7. Definitely could do it. Just double taps Mixwell, or probably Lowell would be a better aim. But right now, he doesn't know where they might be coming from. He's just waiting patiently. I know that the game looks like it's frozen, but it hasn't. Oh, the frag grenade! If that would have landed a slightly better, spots the legs as well, lands a lot of damage onto Lowell. He's gonna go down. Doesn't know where Mixwell is, however, and I think he might actually get shot from the side. But right now, that incendiary has given him a perfect information. The 5-7 at play, picks up the AWP. Could actually do it. Could actually just stick it. Could actually just stick it. There's no way Mixwell could interrupt this defuse kit. Oh my god! He made it! Soaker with the clutch. 1v2, 5-7 in hand, and still does it. Ah, yes. That was nice. Always like to see those clutches. So 4-8 is the scoreline. EU4IA just barely scraping the 4th round together. but that was pretty smart by Soaker. And on the other side, pretty weird by gBots, we have to say. The frag grenade almost killed him, yeah. 6 HP left, but that was still pretty amazing. Nevertheless, either way, Alex and Donkey already finding one frag. Mixwell and Canrito reply. Make it a 3v3 again, and well, the terrorists are all pretty low. Carey's completely flashed out and still opting to be out there in the open. They need to be careful though, they are just behind this electric box. 2 of them stacked here. One incendiary, 1 frag grenade would completely wreck them right now, but there's no utility left except for the flash on somebody on the CT side, so it feels like gBots might live a few more seconds. Still trying to get into this A bomb site. They could actually just rotate, go through Pop Dog, go towards the B bomb site, only have to deal with Arky, but well, he has the op. Now going with the double op setup here with Arky on the B bomb site, Musambani on the A bomb site, and Soaker playing close on the A bomb site, already finding Mixwell. And Rito's gonna manage to sneak his way past him, however, Musambani, I don't know if he's heard the bomb getting planted, but he switches over to the 5-7, gets an easy frag onto Carey and Arky, finishes things off. Looks like the bomb hasn't even gotten planted. That was just a fake to try to draw them out. Would have probably been better if it was planted, but gBots are still relatively healthy in terms of money. We saw Mixwell having about $13K on his person. Could still drop for Lowell. Not really sure what's happening. There we go. Lowell finally picking up the AK. So that's going to be another full buy coming out for gBots in this semi-last round. But, well, it feels like EU4IA have managed to get a few rounds of the board, or at least one. Actually, 2. If we quickly glance towards the scoreboard, we will know for sure. Let's see what Torp's gonna be doing. Gets Bob flashed in, gets the quick frag onto Donkey, and then almost kisses his teammate. Arky's there on the upper. Drops Lowell and makes it a 4v4 again with advantage CTs in terms of HP on Torpe. Feels like this will be another A push. Mixwell already sneaking into the A bomb side with the op, going up close in person, but he wasn't checking his, well, the trains, the top of the trains. And he's gonna go down without too many issues. 3v4 in favor of the CTs, and well, the terrorists are still pushing into the A bomb side. Feels like this is the name of the game. They've been doing this all day long. Every single time that they've been successful, it was pretty much on the A-bomb side or just killing the CTs outright. Let's see if Carey manages to spot the CT there. That's going to be Alex going down, the incendiary dropping instantly into connector. That's going to be another brilliant shot by Canarito, but he needs to find 2. He has plenty of HP, but not much time to speak of. 10 seconds left, and he just decides to... Oh my god, the pop flash from Musambani actually screwing with his teammate Canarito versus Musambani now. 1v1, Opera versus AK. Who's gonna get the better of whom? The 5-7 working out for Musambani, and that's going to be 6-8. In favor of gBots still, but EU4IA clawing their way back into this round, into this half, if nothing else. So your skins are still not safe. Your skins are still in peril. Alright, so last round of the first half. Let's see who takes it. Probably not gBots, let's face it, if they're going to be keeping with the same strat that they've been running the whole time towards the A-bomb side. They have Tech 9 on Carey, but in terms of utility and stuff like that, they have a pretty good position here. But Arky going aggressive into upper, they haven't expected him here. He hasn't played it one single time there. And this time, just working out. Lowell going down. Lowell, Carey, and Torpe, and actually Canarito. All 4 of them actually were really standing out yesterday versus Nerd Rage. Today, Mixwell is pretty much doing much better than before. The op shots missed, just barely missing there. I think that was Canarito dropping into the B-bomb site. Somebody finds the frag onto Mixwell as well. Torpe manages to reply, but Carey is alone on the site. Needs to find 3 frags now after dropping Soaker, and he is completely surrounded. Doesn't have the bomb in possession, and well, Alex is in the perfect position. So 8-7 is the end scoreline after the first half of the second map. Of course, guys, if you're just joining us, gBots are 1 map down to EU4IA, who won the first map, which was Inferno, and which was kind of picked by gBots due to the big ban phase. And well, we have a very close game in the second one as well. The first one ended 16-6 in favor of EU4IA, and the second one is probably not gonna end just as close. Well, just as far apart. Let's see who wins the piss around then. As we know, it's always about 3 runs that the winner of the piss around gets. So it's pretty important here, especially for gBots to start things off nicely on the CT side. Looks like the push is going to be coming towards the pop dog area, towards the A bomb site. Torp already there with the silenced USPS, gets a quick 1-tap. Lowell helping out Torpe with the second one as well, and the terrorists are just getting completely obliterated long range with the USPSs, getting tapped in the face. The Glock's not working out. You need to go up close and personal with them if you want to make any franks here. And somebody just dropping Lowell, but that's going to be all there is to it for EU4IA. Only finding 1 single frag, with gBots surviving, getting a lot of frags and a lot of weaponry as well now. So let's see what they're gonna pick up. UMP, FAMAS, 2 MP7s, 3 MP7s, I correct myself, as Mixwell is gonna be the last one to buy it. So it looks like they're just gonna be going for the SMG power, spraying it down as the terrorists run into one of these sites, and it looks like this might be the A-bomb site again. Frag grenade straight into the face of Arky, and he's gonna go down to 41 HP straight away. The long range UMP, I don't know how happy I am to see this one. It usually doesn't really work well for me, but Lowell is gonna be able to find Alex. Musambani is there for the refrag. Torp and Mixwell finding one each. Mixwell through the smoke actually even lands the headshot onto Arky, and that's gonna be the terrorist team completely dispatched. 10-7. I think a lot of people are going to sigh a sigh of relief if gBots get to a 14-something scoreline on the CT side of train, because it feels like this might be a 1-1 scoreline in the end in terms of the match, going either way. Well, let's see. Arky's just aggressively pushing with the P250, gets frag grenaded under his feet. And Mixwell's going to pick up that frag as Canarito just waiting with the MP7, picks up a quick double with his teammates splitting the rest. 11-7, then quick and easy as expected by winning the piss around. gBots in the lead on the CT side of train, trying to save your skins. An AWK picked up by Mixwell. Was that a misbuy or was it on purpose? I have no idea, but I'd like to see how this goes. Let's switch over to him. He might actually have some like really crazy strats or something like that queued up. Apparently not. He's just going to be playing it on the site while Canarito plays it close with the MP7 still in his possession. Not really sure how happy I am about this one. He is playing against a full team with the AKs and armor, and that's gonna, well, there we go. That's why you don't play with the MP7. Mixwell is gonna find 1 frag with the York, however, and makes it a one-for-one trade. The frag grenade doing a nice bit of damage. The spray as well, tagging down the terrorists as they come in. The frag grenades are just raining in, and the terrorists are falling left, right, and center. The B-bomb site has been completely cleared of any and all terrorists. Only Alex remains behind this smoke, and I don't think he has much chances. He's gonna find one, however. Might find a second one, finds the second one, finds the third one! 13 HP! Plays it around, has the smokes, has the flashes, just tries to buy its time. Needs to needs to force Lowell to get the defuse going, and I don't think there's enough time. The bomb is ticking away. The timer has gone off, and Euphoria are gonna be successful. How was this even freaking possible? I'm trying not to swear. I don't know, guys. I don't know. How is it possible in a 4v1 to peek him one by one from one single side and getting destroyed like they have just now? All right, let's quickly check who called the pause. It was Euphoria, so they might be they might be, you know, talking about strats. They did manage to get a very lucky or skilled clutch. I have no idea which one, but that was amazing. Anyway, guys, I should remind you all, you know, to check out our sponsors, to which we are extremely thankful, of course, because without them we wouldn't have this tournament. Of course, this tournament is going to finish off with a 9,000 prize pool, 9,000 euro prize pool on LAN for the best 6 teams of the league. The bottom 2 teams are going to get kicked off in the online stages, but our sponsors for the tournament are, of course, Cybet, Hitbox, Skins Vault, Easy Anti-Cheat, CSGO Lounge, and of course, last but not least, AlienTech. I hope you've been enjoying the stream. My name is Fatlot Frog, and, well, I'm your cast for the evening. The round is live, however, and we should be getting back to it. 11-8 is the scoreline in favor of gBots on the CT side. They should be in a good position to take this one 1-1 and not allow Euphoria to, you know, destroy them in a 2-0 situation. But apparently, that previous round was pretty insane. Alright, let's switch it over to the auto director again. Let's see if there's going to be any action happening on any sides of the map. Euphoria just playing it safe, playing it very defensively here, just waiting for the pushes to come from the CT side, assuming that the gBots are going to become a bit restless, try to get some information on any of these sites, and they might actually be in luck, as it looked like Mixwell was already thinking, or actually that was Lowell, thinking of going into Pop Dog and trying to peek his way up the ladder, but that's not going to be happening. And the bomb's going to be rotating towards the A-bomb side. Everyone's going to be grouping up, trying to get those set smokes and flashes, but Kerry might throw a wrench in those gears, as well. He's going to be pushing from the side, from the bank. The Dorpe is already going to spot 4 terrorists trying to come into the A-bomb side, not being successful just yet, as Lowell and Dorpe are holding them back, but Musambani and Soker reply. Get 1 franc each, as we are seeing Kerry coming from the back. I don't think they are expecting him. He's just going to stick it with the FAMAS. Canarito is going to drop a Soker, and it's all on Musambani. 4 HP remaining, and he's going to go down eventually to Canarito, so that's going to be an easy round for gBots. I would have expected a bit more from Euphoria, especially after getting that favorable 2-for-2 trade, but apparently they were just a bit too quick on the bomb plant, and trying to secure the site. Ended up being surrounded by the CTs without anyone to watch their sides. 12-8 then in favor of gBots. 4 more rounds to go, and well, people are going to be pretty happy, and a lot of people are going to be pretty pissed, because someone's going to be saving their skins, and someone's going to be well, not getting the skins. Anyway, Low with the perfect frag, Kerry with the double, Low with the double as well. Kerry's going to get picked off in the end, but this is still just an eco for Euphoria, and they got completely obliterated on Ivy. So 13-8. Let's see what Euphoria managed to bring to this next buy round. Alright. 5 AKs. Very limited on flashes. Loads of them being thrown into the A-bomb side. Feels like this might be a fake, but apparently it's not. Mixwell's on the spot. Musambani is going to go down. And well, this is not looking good for the start of this terrorist full buy round, as they might have to go on another eco just after this one. Oh, the spray is gonna be good, doing a lot of damage onto Soaker. Lowell gets that Frank. Arky manages to reply through the smoke, and Canarito gets one onto Alex. Donkey is already on the B-bomb side, finding one. Frank goes for the plant, but I think he's not gonna be able to complete it, as Mixwell just straight from the side, and Lowell to clean things up. That was, again, pretty disastrous. They got stuck in the A-bomb side, decided to rotate from the A-bomb side to the B-bomb side quick as they could, but they got caught in the crossfire, and well, the decoy on the B-bomb side wasn't really working out for them. So 14-8, guys, 14-8. Of course, don't forget, after the end of this best of 2, we are going to be taking a break, but we will come back at 10 p.m. CET for the game between Kick Esports and Public here. So that will be a pretty close game itself. It's going to be a best of 2 again, of course, so do be sure to tune in at 10 p.m. CET. But right now we are in the last map, the last half of the last map of this best of 2, and gBots are looking to equalize the match, the series 1-1. Canarito with the frag, Carey helps out, gets the headshot, Torp with the double. Only Alex and Musambani managed to find Franks themselves, but they're not going to be long for this world. And gBots taking it 15-8. Looks like it's going to be 16-8 any second now. We'll see how this goes. The terrorists only operating with 3 Tech 9s. There was some lag, and somebody and Soaker just got obliterated apparently. On the other side, Carey and Lowell going down. 3v3 situation right now. It feels like this might be it. Torp with the frag onto Alex. The bomb has been dropped on Ivy. The terrorists are nowhere to be found, each on its own side, trying to pincer in the CTs. This is a very daring move, but I don't think it's going to pay off, as Donkey is trying to get close to the bomb, maybe picking up a weapon in the process. Paranoid, quite rightfully so, assuming that the CTs might be already hot on his heels, pushing through A main, trying to get in the back of him. But they are just holding their ground. They know that the bomb is there. That's going to be Mixwell with the frag. Donkey trying to pick up the bomb, has the M4 now as well. So he could. Oh, is he actually going to fake it? Nope, not going to fake it. Just going to go for it. He has nothing left to lose apparently. This is going to be a 1-1 any second now. 25 seconds remaining on the clock as well, so that's how long we're going to have to wait and see. Donkey now, 1v3. Is it going to be the repeat of the previous 1v4? Well, apparently not, as the Tech 9 doesn't work out for him. gBots are going to be able to equalize the series 1-1 with a 16-8 scoreline on the second map. Of course, the first one being won by the first one being won by EU4IA, and it was 16-6. So that basically concludes our first map of today. We're gonna take a quick little break, and when we come back at 10 p.m. CET, it's going to be the next best of 2. As stated, it's going to be Kick versus Public Clear. Should be a pretty interesting match itself. We've seen some really amazing plays, but let's see if our stats are gonna work correctly. Let's check if the MVP of this series is going to be chosen by the program. And let's switch over to the MVP. That's going to be Musambani with 46 kills altogether in between those two maps. 27 deaths, a KD ratio of 1.7. Well, his headshot percentage as well as an opper was pretty amazing by itself. I mean, I don't see a whole lot of oppers getting such high headshot percentages. And well, that's our MVP for the series then. Very nice stats. I mean, I was kind of expecting carry to op, so I was curious to see how the oppers are gonna match against each other. But since Mixwell did it, we might as well do this and just quickly check what the oppers were doing. Right? Let's quickly check this and see how effective both of these were. We should say that the numbers are only averages between two maps, so it's whatever number of francs these guys managed to get divided by 2, so that's why you see kills 16.25 apparently was the stats in terms of kills over 2 maps. 23 kills for Musambani, so definitely much better. The deaths were kind of higher as well. The headshot percentages, well, basically Musambani was much better altogether. As it stands, this basically concludes the stream for now. We're going to be coming back at 10 p.m. CET as stated for the next game. But until then, I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I hope you follow the channel. Follow me on Twitter, FatFlyFrog, of course. And I'll see you later, guys.